I've integrated New Relic into my Azure API, and this is how the APM dashboard looks after my load test run. The 3 graphs here are showing me the average response times, perceived speed for users, and the throughput of the API in requests per minute. I can customize the time frame to display so I can focus on recent activity or get a view over the whole of the last week. Scroll down, and these are the URLs New Relic has been monitoring. I haven't set anything up to get this information. The New Relic agent understands the ASP.NET Web API pipeline, just as the agents for other platforms understand their pipelines, so it can build up its own list of transactions. Select Spider of the Day, and all the graphs update in sync. If you're trying to understand why problems are happening, you often try to find a pattern, and New Relic helps with that by showing the details pop up on all the graphs when you hover over one node, so you can clearly see the response time, throughput, and error rate for the selected time. New Relic also shows me all those stats averaged for each server, together with the CPU usage and memory, so I can see for this run 2 servers did the majority of the work, which is correct with my weighted DNS setup in Route 53. For an individual transaction, New Relic gives you a breakdown which shows the external performance but also the internal performance, so you can see which parts of your stack are taking the time. Back in the dashboard, I can configure alerts for any failure conditions, and I get a summary here as well as getting emailed from New Relic. This is showing me I had greater than 5% error conditions over the period, which breaks down to 98 actual responses that returned a 500 status code. There's a lot more that New Relic does, but one particularly useful feature shows you how the performance of your API is affected by downstream integrations. The map view shows me that for a call to the SpiderLog API, which averages 2.6 seconds to respond, 175 milliseconds is spent in network traffic to Loggly. If I had multiple downstream services, New Relic would show me all of them, and with the map view and the external services view, I get a very clear picture of how much my calls to external components are costing.